Hello everyone and welcome to today's episode of Quantum Mechanics in Simple Terms. Today, we will be discussing the strange and fascinating world of quantum mechanics. Many people find quantum mechanics to be confusing and difficult to understand, but don't worry, we'll explain everything in simple terms. Quantum mechanics is a branch of physics that describes the behavior of matter and energy at a very small scale. It's a completely different way of understanding the world around us, and it's very different from the classical physics that we are used to. In classical physics, everything is predictable and follows a set of well-defined rules. However, in quantum mechanics, things are much more uncertain and unpredictable. This is because at the atomic and subatomic level, particles don't behave like classical objects. They behave like waves, which means that they can exist in multiple places at the same time. One of the most famous principles of quantum mechanics is the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. This principle states that it's impossible to know both the exact position and momentum of a particle at the same time. The more accurately you know the position of a particle, the less accurately you can know its momentum, and vice versa. Another strange principle of quantum mechanics is entanglement. This principle describes how two particles can become entangled with each other, so that the properties of one particle are dependent on the properties of the other particle. Even if the particles are separated by large distances, they can still be connected in this way. Quantum mechanics also introduces the concept of superposition. This is the idea that particles can exist in multiple states at the same time. For example, a particle can be in two different energy states simultaneously. This is very different from classical physics, where a particle can only exist in one state at a time. One of the most famous thought experiments in quantum mechanics is Schrödinger's cat. In this thought experiment, a cat is placed in a box with a radioactive atom. If the atom decays, it triggers a mechanism that releases poison and kills the cat. However, until the box is opened and the cat is observed, the cat is considered to be both alive and dead at the same time, in a state of superposition. Finally, quantum mechanics also introduces the concept of wave-particle duality. This is the idea that particles can behave like waves, and waves can behave like particles. This duality is a fundamental property of quantum mechanics, and it helps to explain many of the strange behaviors of particles at the quantum level. Well, that's all we have time for today. We hope this brief introduction to quantum mechanics has helped to demystify this complex topic. Thanks for listening, and be sure to tune in next time for more fascinating discussions on science and technology.